Yesterday picked up 1 to 3 inches of rain, producing widespread flooding across many central and southern parts of Scotland. Driving across Dumfries and Galloway this morning, I've seen many fields. In fact, I've never really seen as much standing water in fields as I did this morning. Leaving the house this morning around 2 o'clock in the morning, I had to scrape the car with ice. Those clearing skies overnight, folks, was produced a very rapid drop in temperature. Once the heavy rains pushed through over the course of yesterday, we've seen clearing skies. As those skies cleared out, the temperature dropped dramatically. And of course, that was a fear of mine last night, that we could be seeing some icy conditions over the course of this morning. Now, as I left the house this morning, I had the scrape of the car, like I say, of ice. Then 5-10 minutes later, it was pouring a rain, hail, and then as I got down towards the Douglas area of South Lanarkshire, the roads were covered in snow. So it's a dramatic pattern. We'll continue to see this very stormy, active, Atlantic-driven pattern across the UK as well as up into Scandinavia. Now, over the course of tonight, unfortunately, another weather system is going to burst through. That cold front is going to produce both very strong winds across Northern Ireland, the Republic of Ireland, through western and central Scotland over the course of tonight and into tomorrow. Heavy rain, potentially 1, even 2 inches of rain, is possible yet again across the flood zone of central and southern Scotland. As that front pushes through, so we're including Wales, down through southwest England as well, all this weather is going to push eastwards and southeastwards. Behind that front, much colder air is going to follow. So heavy rain tonight, strong winds. On the back side of that, folks, at dawn tomorrow morning, be watchful as that temperature drops off sharply. We could be seeing some snow, even to low levels across Scotland. So don't be surprised if you live in the central belt to see some rain changing over to a mix of sleet and snow over the course of tomorrow. Temperatures tomorrow, 4 or 5 Celsius might be at best, and temperatures tonight will rise up into the 10 or 11 Celsius range and then drop off quickly as the front pushes through. Wild night, strong to severe gale force winds across the UK, and of course that sets the scene for a much cooler push of air through tomorrow, into tomorrow night, widespread frost potentially, and then over the course of Friday, a cold day. Then we see yet another batch of wind and rain pushing through the UK. So the stormy pattern continues, folks. The continuation of this pattern means that although we're seeing that expansive cold air to the north, that of course is being tapped by these areas of low pressure. So as the system pushes off to the east, on the backside, don't be surprised to see snow even to low levels. It's that type of pattern. But remember, this is key, folks, that with an Atlantic-driven pattern, despite the fact that we're seeing pushes of colder air and, of course, snow as well, the type of pattern we're in means that it's not going to be a lockdown pattern. So don't expect, if you're waking up to snow tomorrow morning, don't expect the cold, this is the cold that's arrived. The cold that I'm expecting to happen will come from the north or the northeast, and the pattern itself over the northern hemisphere isn't conducive for a lockdown cold pattern just yet. So don't be led into this false sense of security that we're going to see that arrival of cold. The pattern is such at the moment where we see milder conditions, wind, rain pushes through on the backside, colder, potentially snow as well. But it's the type of pattern, Atlantic-driven pattern, folks, that we're going to see this continuation of the stormy conditions across the UK. A little lull in between, maybe some high pressure, sunshine, calm conditions, but that next system is always waiting on the southwestern doorstep of the UK. But the pattern itself is going to start to change, I think, as we progress into the second week of December. That is when I think we will go downhill and a very turbulent push in towards the week of Christmas. Don't be surprised, in the final weekend of Christmas, much of the UK is snow covered. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, folks. Bye-bye.